Today is Tuesday, August 26th, 2025, and it is 11:36 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I welcome you all here to War Notes. I am Pavio G, your host, and today we are spotlighting a president actively dismantling democratic norms and harming everyday lives. During both his first presidency and now his second, we are unpacking the full scope of actions that demand accountability because history demands we know the truth. We'll be back in one moment to continue our broadcast. All right, I am back, you all. We have much to talk about. Um, Bear with me one moment. I have everything prepared for you all because it is so important for folks who decided that they wanted to support Trump and his administration, that they know what they're supporting. Some people, when they went to the voting polls, they weren't sure what they were supporting, I believe. I'm trying to be biased. I think I'm using the right word here. I think I'm trying to be biased with my thoughts because I don't want people to think that I'm just on here, just badmouth the president. I am here to talk facts. I am here to speak truth, and I am here to bring awareness. I am not here specifically to badmouth the president of this country. I was voted in by folks that I believe, in my own personal opinion, were not informed properly prior to them voting at the polls. Fortunately, that has brought the entire country and globe state of chaos. So if you are a red or blue, doesn't matter, being very biased in this aspect of it, just for this moment, because what I have to say may not sound biased, but it must be heard. And the truth hurts, but it must be heard. 2017 to 2021, in Trump's first term, unfortunately, the people who voted for him in the second term, I guess they were not aware. I guess that they didn't love the Lord as much as they thought they loved the Lord. They didn't respect the Lord as much as they thought they respected the Lord. Call themselves Christians, evangelicals. They voted for a man that has done the opposite and has shown um, no moral responsibility in his actions. Trump has rolled back human rights straight through of everything that he has done in the first and second term to destroy your future and mine. So he has rolled back human rights. under the Muslim ban in the first term. He separated families. He ended protections for asylum seekers, targeting immigrants. He cracked down on student protesters, especially international students. He threatened the freedom of speech. Now, I must say, if you are okay with all these things, just in my personal opinion, for 1 minute you feel okay with what Donald J. Trump, Yellow Man, has done to this country and the chaos that he has created in his first term and second term, then God bless you and your family and everybody else. Because unfortunately, karma is horrible. Karma is horrible. So what else? The Yellow Man shit on first term. His attacks on the free press. He called media, quote, fake news, end quote. He called the media enemy of the people. He harassed journalists to intimidate and suppress criticism. He mishandled classified info. It's all in the first term. I haven't got to the second term yet. He revealed sensitive intel to Russian officials in 2017. Don't forget it. Jeopardizing national security. He's undermined democratic institutions. He spread election conspiracies, pressured officials post 2020 election, fueling insurrection on January 6th. Don't forget it. His mismanagement of the pandemic was horrible. He downplayed COVID risks. He spread misinformation. He delayed action. Don't forget it. Leading to preventable deaths. His conflicts of interest and ethics are grand. His abuse of office, ethics violations throughout the first term. Don't forget it. He did a lot of rollbacks, regulatory rollbacks. He weakened consumer protection, environmental safeguards, and diversity programs. Don't forget it. Now, these same people that tripled Trump and voted him into the second term, yes, you should feel guilty, not to be unbiased, but you should feel guilty. Your finger helped to vote to destroy the future of many. Many people are separated from their families. One of many Hispanics and immigrants separated from his family due to the lack of attention that people decided to pay before they pressed the button at the voting terminals to destroy people's lives, separate families, bring the economy down. I remember people bragged about how when Trump came in, he was going to bring down the prices of eggs and food on the first day. And we can see that's all a lie. So we might as well just walk right into his second term of everything that he's done to destroy our future. His erosion of checks and balances in the second term. He fired 17 inspectors general without proper notice, and unlawful, quote, late night purge, end quote, of watchdogs. He targeted political opponents and civil society. He's weaponized the DOJ and regulatory agencies. Don't forget it. Possible to forget, it's happening right now. Launched investigations, mass layoffs. He's fired a lot of people from their jobs. Mass layoffs of civil servants. He's been fighting colleges He's been dismantling democracy left and right, media, NGOs. As far as academic and activist deportations, he's revoked thousands of student visas, especially pro-Palestinian international students, on thin or politically motivated grounds. He's undermined the Federal Reserve independence. He's attempted to fire the federal governor, Lisa Cook, under unproven allegations threatening central bank autonomy. Authoritarian rhetoric and centralization suggested, quote, maybe we like a dictator, he says, end quote. Amid federal law enforcement expansion in DC, rising alarm about civil liberties. He's had retribution against critics. He revived investigations and FBI raids on critics like John Bolton, using law enforcement as a tool of vengeance. Within his legal challenges and lawsuits, many criminal cases have been paused due to presidential immunity, protecting pedophiles, and more. Appealing civil rulings, as an example, E. Jean Carroll, hush money, Georgia election, etc. His reverse of civil fraud penalties. New York court reversed a $500 million penalty in fraud case, even while maintaining other restrictions. He's provided many threats to the judicial independence and safety. There's been a surge in threats to judges after rulings against Trump. His rhetoric about, quote, monsters, end quote, may be fueling intimidation. With Epstein, there's been a pushback with this scandal. He's resisted releasing Epstein-related files where his name appears. Base loyalty remains high despite controversy. Since Trump has been in office, global order has been undermined. Proposals to purchase Greenland, weakening alliances, sidelining NATO and multilateral institutions. He's provided plenty of threats to clean energy and environment. He's scrapped offshore wind projects. He's reversed climate policies. Let me tell you why all of this matters. Tell you why all of this matters. When it comes to democracy and rule of law, authoritarian consolidation, targeting dissenters, degrading judicial and institutional independence. When you're dealing with civil liberties and targeting, deporting political dissidents, suppressing protests, attacking free speech and press. When it comes to economic and financial stability, you have threats to the Federal Reserve independence, weakening investor confidence, economic uncertainty, and this is under our active president. Folks have to really think who they're voting for, who they are supporting. As far as global reputation, our active president has damaged U.S. alliances and leadership, encouraging authoritarian norms internationally. When it comes to the social and human rights of all, our president has attacked and continues to attack minorities, marginalized groups, reproductive rights, and diversity programs. This is what we have came to. This is what is going on with our active president, our active presidents. There's our full rundown. That's what's at stake. And it isn't just policy, ladies and gentlemen. It's the soul. It's the soul of our democracy. Now, I say to his supporters, Donald Trump supporters, ask yourself, should a leader who centralizes power, targets dissent, and erodes our freedoms still get your vote? I ask. I hope that today's segment helps you answer that personal question. I thank you all for listening. Thank you all for your time. Have a beautiful and blessed day.